What's up, Wackheads, and welcome to day one of the Christmas/New Year's Wackapoloosa. Can we call it that?
We shouldn't, but we can, and
All
we
right. I'm Davis.
will. And I'm Zach. This is kind of whack.
Welcome back to the podcast. Today, you may notice, if you're on the YouTube side, that the setup's a little different and that there are black bars right there on our names. It's because we're trying out something different because Zach got a new webcam.
I did.
It's a
It's
long
so much better than my
story.
laptop camera. It's not amazing, but it's better.
Yeah, it's a long story that we don't have time to talk about.
No, we don't.
I mean, we do. Basically, Discord, Discord just lowers resolution, and so
Oh my
we're
God.
using Google Meets.
Because I'm recording probably at about 30 FPS right now. Maybe it's about probably. And yeah, on Discord, the video thing recorded about 15, if not less. It wasn't good.
So we're trying this. If you're on YouTube, just let us know in the comments if it looks good. And also
Probably doesn't.
Yeah, if it doesn't, just yell at us, flame us in the comments.
Or you could help us get monetized so
No.
we can upgrade our equipment.
Pay for Zoom.
Baby Zoom.
Oh gosh. Don't pull the help us get monetized card. It's not like we're here for money or anything.
No.
Oh man. This episode, it's not really weekly this time. As you know, this is Wednesday, which is weird for us. We've done this only one other time where we're doing 2 episodes a week. If you think weeks start on Monday, and then 2 per week. Yeah. We got this. We're doing it. Today, though, we're talking about, because Christmas Eve is tomorrow.
Well, Christmas Eve is. Wait.
When this goes up, it'll be tomorrow.
Oh yeah. It's the yep. I
Today
don't know
it's
why I thought
Tuesday.
it was on Thursday.
But tomorrow, when this goes up,
It'll be Christmas.
Christmas will
Eve's
be tomorrow.
Eve.
So tomorrow is Christmas.
Wait.
And
No. Wait. No.
Eve.
No.
Tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Sorry. And so that's cool. No.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Yeah. So, yeah, Merry Christmas to all you people. Yeah. I hope, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. It's kind of too late to say happy Hanukkah. So, happy Hanukkah post Hanukkah. I think Hanukkah's already over, right? I don't know. I'm not Jewish. Happy holidays.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That just encompasses everything. Yeah.
Because you can't forget about, the annual celebration of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Oh,
Can't forget
right.
about that.
I forgot. My bad. So yeah, happy holidays for everybody. Hope Santa comes and gives you presents.
Or he's upgraded from Cole.
Yeah.
He'll,
He's
it's the
running on
21st
clean
century.
energy now.
No, he's gonna come and take your Wi-Fi.
Oh wow.
21st century, he's not gonna give you coal. He's gonna take your Wi-Fi.
Jeez.
Don't be good children.
Your parents pay for that. What?
No, he changes the router so it just doesn't connect to your devices.
Oh.
Santa's an IT guy,
Watch out, kids. Do good. I know that our age group is actually like 45 and older or something. No, it's like
Wait,
18,
no, it's like 18, 25, and then 35
through 40
45.
something. or
It's
something.
weird. How you guys doing?
Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, we don't really care who watches us. It doesn't really matter. But I just thought it was interesting because I looked at it the other day and I was like, huh.
And honestly,
interesting.
though, like knowing some of our friends who watch,
They
they probably wouldn't put their own age range.
Yeah, no, probably not. I mean, I know that once I hit 18, I'm going to change my Google account to my birthday. Unless it actually might already be my birthday. I don't remember. Because 13 is really the only age that like Google restricts. So, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Because I'm gonna talk for a while. I already
Oh
have.
my God, so much.
So you can start with
I can say
your
words.
with what you're gonna be doing this Christmas. I know it's a weird Christmas, but like, what are you doing this Christmas?
Well, the best gift I've gotten so far is the ability to speak first. Oh my God. I wasn't expecting this. I'm so honored.
You spoke first on the Thanksgiving one too.
Well, that doesn't matter. So, yeah, I mean, we're not gonna really do much because I'm gonna start with like what's going on this year, and then we can go to you, and then we can go back to what's going on in the past of years.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
basically, this year we're making a tiramisu cake. Oh yeah, because you've had tiramisu, yeah?
Sure.
That's a no. Basically,
Wait,
tiramisu
is
is an
that the one
Italian
where?
dessert.
Okay, never mind. You can explain, and I'll tell you if I've
It's
had it.
like soaked ladyfingers, like whipped cream. There's coffee powder. It's really good. It's hard to describe because it's kind of like a cake, but it's not really a cake. It's a dessert. Better describe it as that. But it's one of my favorite desserts of all time. And we're making it, but it's the size of a cake, which means one, diabetes early.
Ooh,
Two, it's going to be a good year.
yeah. I I believe it. I don't know what it looks like. It'll be right there if you're on the YouTube. But I don't know what is that like the one where, or is that creme brulee? What is the one where the top is like burnt?
That's creme brulee.
That's
Tiramisu
creme
is like
brulee. Okay.
kind of like a layered trifle almost.
Mm.
It's like repeating layers
No,
of
I've never had it. I don't think.
yeah, it's good.
I
It's
feel
good.
like I would. I feel like if I had had it, I'd be like, bro, because
It's pretty memorable when you
I mean,
have
I
it.
love dessert. I love dessert.
Oh my, yes,
So
yes.
like, bro, I I love chocolate,
Oh yeah.
and candy and just anything sweet. If it has sugar in it, I'll eat it. Sure. That's probably a bad statement.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. But so we make the big tiramisu cake.
yeah,
We're gonna gorge on that.
nice.
Um, food wise, I don't actually know what we're doing aside from the big tiramisu cake, but we are planning on because Wonder Woman comes out. Wonder Woman
Oh,
2.
what is it, 86 or something?
It's 64.
I'm
I
gonna
think
look
it's
it up while you're
64.
talking.
But yeah, because it comes out on Christmas, we're gonna watch that probably in the evening.
Nice.
Uh, but aside from that, not much is gonna be happening really. It's a low key day because my dad's in Canada.
You can't see
That's
that.
64 in it.
It's 84.
It's
So I
84.
was right with 80 and you were right with 4.
Okay, 84. But
Just put
not
our
much is
brains
really gonna be
together.
happening since my dad's in Canada visiting my grandfather. So he's gonna be there until the 29th, I
Which
think.
I do feel for you, man. Like, I would hate to not be able to see my father.
I mean, it is what it is. It's good that he's
And
going
for
up to
all
see
those who
him.
can't see their father, I feel even worse for you. So, shout outs to you. Um, sorry.
But yeah, that's kind of all we got planned. We
Nice.
usually do like gifts and stuff in the morning, and then I run off to my room, never to be seen from again.
Okay, so sorry about the cut there. We had to talk about something, which basically is I had an idea the other day, and it was, what do you do? Okay, whatever.
Don't worry about it. I'm just in the background. It's fun.
It was basically, we could start doing a thing called a music minute, which I came up with a name from Zach's
Hmm.
Tri-M meetings, which is a music honor
It's the
society.
Music National Honor Society.
Um, So but the reason I thought this is because we're musical people. We do things. We both listen to music and play music. So, starting Sunday, one of three things will happen. Either A, it's going to be us talking for 5 minutes about song recommendations. So it's going to be each of us giving a song recommendation, talking about it for 5 minutes. Or B, uh, Zach plays a song. C, I play a song. Basically.
It could have just been A or B. It could be like
No.
we talk about music or we play music, and it's easy.
Yes. So, and it's all going to be in post, so we won't know what is happening. and it's just gonna randomly cut
It's a
to it.
surprise for us too. I
And we
mean,
don't even
isn't that
know.
exciting?
We haven't talked about when it's gonna be in the video or slash podcast. When it's gonna be in the podcast. So it's all an experiment, and you'll find out on Sunday. Stay tuned. Yeah. I just figure it'd be nice to have something in every podcast that you can look forward to. So that is going to happen. We're either going to put it in the middle of the video or at the end. Just we got to talk about logistics a little bit more. So just
We'll
stay
see.
tuned on Sunday. Okay? Yeah.
Good. Now back to the rest of the video.
It's a podcast, so we're still
I
gonna be
know
talking.
I'm making a funny, but so yeah, what are you planning to do
So
tomorrow?
what am I gonna be doing on tomorrow? well, so tomorrow,
Christmas. Tomorrow's tomorrow.
yeah, I know. Basically on Christmas Eve, I'm gonna be going to my dad's house because we've never had a Christmas Eve with him, and that might sound weird. But what I mean by that is usually family comes, so we're over here, and we'll get into that later in the latter half of the video. But usually I'm here, but this year going over to his house because no family is coming, so we figured that it'd be a perfect time to go over there. So Christmas Eve, I'm gonna be spending the night over there. We're gonna be having Christmas Eve dinner. Excuse me. And and yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then because we've never had a wake up at dad's house for Christmas morning type thing. So that's what we're doing this year. And then Christmas Day, we're coming back here afterwards. And I'm going to we're gonna be coming back here for a while. We're going to be coming back here for a while to do gifts and stuff. So gifts over there, gifts over here. Then we're going to go back to my dad's and stuff. And then on Sunday or Saturday, we don't actually know yet. We're still in the planning phases. We're going to go and actually see my cousins. Remember in the Thanksgiving video, I said that they might come over or something?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we're
yeah.
actually going to go see them, and we're just going to hang out. We were thinking about maybe spending the night, but we would rather wait for the vaccine because it's so close.
Yeah,
so
it's like
close.
because I know that some
months,
people
probably.
who are medical professionals, I know that some of them have already got it.
Well, my aunt and uncle are dermatologists, so they are doctors, and they are getting it on Christmas Eve. They're both getting it on Christmas Eve. So, well, yeah, that's safe. They also, their kids, as I talked about, go to a private school. So we don't really want to sleep over there because, we don't know what the exposure is like. We don't have 2 weeks. We don't have 2 weeks to wait, so we're just going to be hanging out with them, either lunch or something, at their house, on Saturday or Sunday. So what is that?
That's
26th
nice.
or 27th? Something like that. Yeah.
Because Thursday's Christmas, so that'd be the 27th for Saturday.
No. Your math sucks. I'm right.
Wait, no.
Because 24th, 25th, 26th.
You right.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be nice to actually see family. Especially, my grandfather's coming as well, and we haven't seen him in a while, so it's just gonna be nice. I know that I'm so ready for the vaccine to be here.
that would be the greatest gift of all. Honestly.
I know, but they're rolling it out, and I'm okay with the way they're rolling it out.
Oh yeah, because the people who need it get it first.
Yeah, the medical people is phase
medical people.
1, and then which is really cool. The fact that it's already coming out now in small doses is really cool. And then phase 2 is people like my dad who are grocery store workers and what are they called?
People who are immunocompromised.
Primary workers or whatever. What are they called?
Oh no.
I don't know.
Frontline workers.
Yeah, whatever. What are they? What is the term?
Isn't it front?
I don't know. Sorry, I suck with
Sorry,
words.
if it's one of you, tell us
Sorry,
what
we suck
you
with
prefer to be
words.
called in the
basically.
comments, because we don't know.
What do they call essential workers?
That's what it is. Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep, yep.
So I think essential workers are phase 2. They may be phase 1.
Phase 1 or 2 for sure.
I think it depends. I think some are like doctors and medical workers, and them are like phase 1, and then phase 2 is like grocery store people.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
which makes sense. Because medical people need it now,
Oh yeah, they're
especially since
exposed
they're
to it like
working with them. So
24/7 or
yeah.
whenever they go to work.
And then essential workers, again, that makes sense. And I think immunocompromised is in that group. I could be wrong. It
I
could
would
be
hope
phase
so.
3 where immunocompromised people are. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Because how many phases is it again? What is it? Like
It's
4 or 5?
It's 4 phases, I think.
4 phases.
I barely saw the sheet. I like glanced over it. I think it's 4. Then, but in 3, we are there. It's people like under 18.
Really?
Yeah, because we don't usually people under 18 don't show symptoms. So they're giving it to us
so it could be
early
carriers.
so that we aren't carriers. Which is actually
Haha.
like makes a lot more sense. When just looking at it, you would be like, why would they give it to us?
It does
Like,
make
what?
sense.
But
It
that
really
makes a
makes
lot of
sense.
sense because there are tons of people who have it and have no idea that they have it. Like have a little cough and are like,
Oh yeah.
that was coronavirus, you know?
And totally like the way some people at least that we know act and that are like our age.
Yeah, but
That would be a good idea.
yeah, but I mean, you can't really say, "Oh, you guys party? Oh, we're gonna give it to you." Like, that's
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just there's that mentality of and it's like that's not great.
okay. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, we do think like that.
I'll speak for yourself. I was referring to other people.
Well,
I
yeah,
think
I
we are
don't think
highly
like that.
intelligent young
Come
men.
on, dude. If we thought like that, we would be in my
Dead.
house. Like, what?
Oh, that's true.
So, like, yeah, we wouldn't be over virtual. We would actually be like trying to figure this out. Which I'm excited to do that. Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice because that would make editing times a lot easier.
Yeah, but it's okay. Well, but it's pretty easy now that we're doing this format, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm glad that that's getting pushed. I know a lot of people are like scared about it, but a few people that I know already have had them, or at least one person I know has already had it, and they were like, I'll let you know if anything bad happens to my body, kind of thing.
I mean, like I understand the the level of fear or skepticism, and I feel like it's good to have that about everything, just like a healthy amount of it, because it's always good to be aware of the potential dangers or anything like that something new, anything new really can do,
Sure.
because people don't know. It's always good to be aware, but I feel like it also needs to be taken into account, the pros and cons, because statistically speaking, at least so far, at least as far as I'm aware, this is going to be far more beneficial than any negative side effects that are out there.
Yeah. And it may turn into a yearly thing. So people better strap on.
Get this with your flu shot. I mean,
Well, some people don't even take that. It's like,
get your flu shots, do vaccines.
yeah, guys.
Oh my God, have
please,
you
I beg
seen-
you.
There was a tweet. It was like, oh my God, I don't feel comfortable putting all of those chemicals into my child's body. What I think doctors should do is take a small piece of the vaccine and inject that into the children so they can build up a resistance to it. Kind of like the smallpox platelets back in the day. Or chickenpox, not smallpox, God.
It's like, what do you think they're injecting you with? Acid? It's like, that's what it is.
It's
Exactly.
literally what a vaccine is.
It's like, what? What
Bruh.
chemicals are they putting in there?
Like, honestly, it's not. And it like, if you feel skeptical or you have an opinion, that's your choice. But just don't make a decision or a choice based on ignorance. That's all I ask. You can have whatever opinion you have as long as you have all of the facts presented to you.
And I feel
It's
like,
fine.
and I don't want to say too much because I don't want to offend too many people, but like those who are saying that they're over the virus, that is dumb. Like, I don't want to offend too many people, but like, guys, there are people like Zach who will literally could die from this virus.
Well, I'm not that.
No, but you might. You don't know.
I'm
You
more
don't
at
know.
risk, but
You're higher risk than me. So like, there are people who there are people who could literally die from getting it. So you saying you're over it does not make it over.
yeah, just because you're not at risk doesn't mean other people that could be around you.
Which is why you
'Cause-
should wear a mask and get the
Yeah.
vaccine, guys. Please.
Because the whole thing is you can't tell if someone's at risk just by looking at them.
No.
Like, I'm not exactly fit, but I don't look like I am immunocompromised exactly. Or at
Well,
least
you're
what-
Dumbo compromised.
You want to go, bro? 'Cause I got a big wrinkle brain intelligence over here.
No, you got smooth brain, bro.
You know what? I'm going to keep bringing it up. What class rank were you? All right, that's 12. What class rank was I? Oh, all right, that was
Dude,
11.
by like 0.0001. You got one less B than I did.
I might be smooth brain, but you're smoother.
That's an insult. I might be smooth brain, but your brain's smoother.
It's like the most caveman insult ever.
Oh man. That's so
That was a
sorry about we're so dumb. But this is our thing, is that we try to go through everything with lighthearted humor, making fun of each other, not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. This is just our
Oh God,
opinions.
no.
If you don't like our opinion, just click off. Just click off. Leave a dislike and leave. Like, you don't need to watch. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about. And if us saying that anti-vaxxers is kind of not the smartest move, you can just leave. Because, like, Zach was right. Ignorance, while it works for some things,
Oh.
research the vaccine, especially if it's going to help people. Because this is something that could save tons of people's lives.
Because it's, again, it's not just about you as a person. It's the greater good, guys. Don't you want to feel like you could save a life? Well, get your flu vaccine and your COVID vaccine. And you just did.
Yeah. I mean, the flu sometimes kills people. It's a very small amount. But
I mean,
it
there can
has
be
killed
dangerous
before.
strains. So, like, it's important to not just
So,
be like, that's
I mean,
fine.
I like the flu, not having the flu shot is a little more acceptable, but the
It's still, like,
coronavirus
just do it.
vaccine, please take it. Please.
And some places, like, I went to a CVS and they do it for free. They do free flu shots.
Yeah.
I
Just
mean,
do
it's
it.
like,
It's literally quick. I wouldn't say it's painless depending on the person, but
there's actually a
It's
really
worth it.
good trick. If you have whoever's doing it do this before they prick you, is you have them, do the alcohol swab, and then you have them pinch you like kind of hard.
really?
Yeah, it's actually like, ow, that hurts, and then they do it again, and it's like, that was kind of like the pinch, but actually a little not as bad.
Oh.
And just make sure you do not look at it. I
Well, I
have a really big
don't. I
phobia of
don't.
needles.
I'm
And I
not a
used to
fan of
be
needles
like-
either. Bro, coming as an avid not fan of needles, I still am going to take this vaccine. I will never get a tattoo because needles terrify me. I'll never get a piercing or anything. I'm not against it for other people. It's just for me, I will not be getting one because I hate needles with a passion.
You see, I think a tattoo might be worth it. I feel like I could get a small tattoo.
I don't agree, but that's just on myself. If you want one, that's fine. But I'm so terrified of needles, I'm not gonna go get one. Oh man, that's just me though. So, but yeah, just go get it. It's quick. Just
You can show that you're smarter than us, that you have a
a
bigger wrinkle
big
brain.
brain with tons of wrinkles in it.
I mean,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I know we're a little off topic here, but I want to tell this story because it's so funny. My dad came home one day. He works at a grocery store. And he was like, I know you already know that, but I'm telling the audience.
no, I know.
But he works there. So he came home and he was like, "Oh my gosh, the dumbest thing happened today." I was like, "What happened?" He was like, "There was this guy and he walked in without a mask, and our store we enforce masks. We will literally kick you out." So what happened is this guy came in and was literally shoving and fighting the guy to get in the store. And he was like, "It's my God-given right, my American right to not wear a mask." And my dad was like, "Whoa, what's happening over here?" And then the worker was like, "He isn't wearing a mask, help." And my dad like helped him, like push him out of the store. And he was like, "It's my God-given right," and stuff like that. And my dad was like, "No, it's your right to leave the store and go somewhere else. Go to a Walmart for all we care." He doesn't work at Walmart. Go somewhere else. That is your right, because it is private property and they get to pick what
As a private business, they can do what they want.
What you have to wear. And if that's wearing a mask, yeah, well, they're not going to be able to pick like everything that you wear, but they can enforce a mask because the governor said so. Basically. So I just thought that was funny.
My God, some people, man.
Oh man, it's just so weird to me, but hey, I can't change people's attitudes, and neither can you. So we just got to deal with it.
I could have so much charisma, so much raw magnetism.
Just plus 10. Dude,
Plus
can you
10.
imagine having a plus 20 on charisma? You would just win.
Oh my God. If you guys don't understand, we're avid D&D players. Nerd club for the win. So that's what we're referencing right now.
And you can basically, there are modifiers on your rolls. So if you roll a charisma roll, you can add a certain amount of things or minus a certain amount of things. Just
Davis's character. Ugly.
Oh my gosh, dude. For context, my character is a like very ugly halfling. He even got kicked out, but like his whole backstory is he got kicked out by his father because he was so ugly. So I have a -1 charisma, which is hilarious. So yeah, and it's but imagine having a plus 20. Like every roll you would just destroy.
I've hit that before.
What is it like? What?
I break games. It's a professional trait.
All right. We've talked about other stuff. Let's talk about
because one thing that I forgot.
Yep.
What really sucks is because you know what's on Christmas Eve besides Christmas Eve?
What?
My dad's birthday.
Oh, really? Your dad was born on the
Yes.
24th?
So he's off in Canada.
Wow, that sucks. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
We actually had to celebrate 3 weeks ago, before he had to leave.
It was
the day before he
beginning of-
left.
Yeah, it was the beginning of this month.
December. Like, damn, dude.
I feel really bad for you, man. I really do. I feel for you.
Like, I feel bad for me, but like, it's his damn birthday.
Yeah, but at least he's with his father.
Yeah, because
So-
he's got mother, father, sisters.
So like it's not
Yeah.
it's not like he's alone. And I hope he will be able to, and hopefully his dad will be able to see that birthday and
yeah.
so that's good at least. Looking at trying to see the bright side there. And he'll at least have some family there. I didn't know that though.
Yeah.
My
People are always
grandfather's
like,
is on.
haha, you're joking.
Huh. My grandfather's is on the 26th. So
Ooh,
it's the day after. And
Boxing Day.
when we used to go up to my grandmother's house before she died, which we used to do every year. We would go up Christmas and then we would celebrate his birthday the next day. Right?
Oh, a twofer.
Yeah. I would hate to have my birthday on Christmas though, because then your parents just like all put your gifts in one spot. And I would totally do this as a parent.
could you give me like a month away or like?
Oh, I would totally do this as a parent. If my kid's birthday was really close to Christmas, or not really close to Christmas, but like on Christmas or like something like that,
Yeah,
I would totally just all their presents would be these are birthday and Christmas presents.
it's both. Why are you so mad?
I would totally do that. Save so much money.
Oh my God, you cut your prices in half.
Well, I don't know about in half. I feel like I get more on Christmas than I do on my birthday, but because like
Damn.
at your birthday, usually you get like one thing, like one thing
Well, I
from.
feel like it's different per family.
That's true, but from my mom, I usually get like one thing. Like I got my phone 1 year, or no, I got my like AirPods 1 year
Oh
for
yeah.
my birthday. I got my phone for Christmas, but like usually it's like a smaller thing. Like I got my Apple Watch for my birthday. Like smaller things. Well, I guess that's not very small, but you know what I mean. Like I usually only get like one thing for my birthday, and then or like one like bigger thing, and then usually for Christmas I get something. I get more than that, like more little things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Cause have you? I don't know if you've had this problem at least, but I'm at the stage where it's like the stuff that interests me is just like getting better at the instruments that I play, or getting equipment so I can, move on and actually start my music career. It's like stuff that is either way too expensive that I don't want people to buy for me because it's like I can like get a job and buy that for
I mean,
myself. I
I
don't
was
want you to
almost
do
gonna
that.
recommend you get like one of these things that I have my mic plugged into.
Hmm.
I was almost gonna recommend that, um, because I think you can get a decently cheap one. Like this one I think is like $150.
Well, actually, what I think they have not confirmed it is a commercial license of Reaper. So that'll be cool.
Okay, cool. Hey, I don't know. But I figure that's cool. But I feel like eventually you should get like one of these boxes because they're not like super expensive like a board is. But
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
can hook up a mic like this, which is really nice. So
Yeah. Give it a couple of years until I get a job.
a couple of thousand views.
No, I said years.
Oh, I thought you said
I said a
views.
couple of years when I get a job.
Um, I
Because
mean, yeah,
hopefully next year. But
yeah. I
you
feel
never know.
like next podcast, depending, we could probably talk about things that we asked for, things that, or something like that. When is okay? So if the next
What is
okay,
what?
so the next podcast, okay, so the next one that's coming out is the 27th, right?
Is it?
And then
Wait.
yeah, this
When
one
we're going to
comes
be
out on the
recording it
23rd,
is the
and then the
27th, I think.
27th, and then the 30th. So the
Oh,
next
wait.
one.
No, you're right. You're right. You
So
right.
next
You right.
week we'll talk about New Year's stuff. Probably, I don't know.
Probably. That works.
This is how this is literally how we plan things. We
We're
say
not very
probably, and then
organized.
we
It's
have
just
no
like,
idea until the day of, and then we
yeah,
just
we do a lot of last
BS through
minute.
things like this, This is us just BSing.
Yes. But
Oh, okay.
like how did like the Christmas days go down for you when you were a wee lad?
A wee lad. Well, it
Just a wee
depends
lad.
because we used to because for like about half. I don't know. I think until I was like 5 or 6, um, we used to go up to my grandmother's house and we would stay there for the weekend. And then my mom started to want to be here, to
Hmm.
make her own traditions, which is cool.
That's fair.
Um, and so we would go up there and spend the night, Christmas Day. Then we would come here, and I think it was also easier because when my dad left, we needed to have an easier time of being able to see him
Hmm.
Christmas Day. So
Right, right.
we moved to here, and then we would but now, or what we used to do is we would be here, we would wake up in the morning, and we'd be like, whoa. Actually, what used to happen and it's probably what's going to happen this year, is we would wake up, or I would be asleep because I sleep really late. And by that I mean
Late.
well, not that late, but depending.
You've slept till like 11:30.
Recently I've been sleeping really late, but like usually what I would do is I would sleep till like 9 or 10, 9:30.
Really?
But my parents would get up earlier. Well, I'm just talking about normal vacation. And then on Christmas
Yeah.
Day, my brother
Okay,
would always
okay.
get up really early. Like he's one of these people who like is super jittery. Like when he's
Oh yeah,
excited
it's like
about something,
it's so excited. You gotta just
so
like
he
move.
wakes
You gotta
up
bounce.
early and
Yeah.
then he's like has a bunch of energy. I'm not that way. Even on Christmas Day, I'm like
Too early.
Yeah, no, I seriously do that. I have a beautiful picture. Put it on screen for those who are on YouTube, but it's beautiful. I'll show you afterward. But it's hilarious.
Blackmail.
But it's like what would happen is my brother would get up, and then my mom would be like, we have to wait till sunrise. And so
Oh my God.
sunrise would happen, which I think is usually about 7:40 something to 8.
Around 8
So
usually.
they would get me up about then. They usually wait till 8-ish. And then they would wake me up and I would be like, it's so early, which I'm going to do this time too. Like, I'm still going to be like, it's so early because that's just who I am. It's just I am, basically. So, yeah, that's what we do. And then my mom would be like, let's take a picture on the steps.
It's like cool, dude. My mom does that too. It's like I like memories and stuff, but I don't want to do anything.
I get it. It's early in the morning.
It's well, I'm usually awake by like every day of the year. I'm usually awake by 9 at the very latest. I usually wake up around 7:30, 8. Just I have an internal clock that's like, you wake up right now, or you're gonna have a bad day.
Wow. My brain's like, what? I don't want to get up. 5 more minutes.
Oh no, my built-in anxiety about life is just like, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Get up, get moving, do things. So
It's interesting because we're very similar in some ways. Like
and
we're
then
very
very
similar in
different.
some ways. And then it's like sleep and anxiety where we're like complete opposites because like I will wait for the last minute for something and then I'll be like, yeah, I guess I'll get it done. Yeah, all right. And then I won't stress about it. Zach will be like, oh, okay. Now the next project. Okay.
Okay, just because I did 6 projects in one night doesn't mean
Like our jazz thing. Oh gosh, I hope doesn't watch this, but our jazz thing. Like I stayed up late. Like I think I did it until like 12:30 last night. And Zach was like, "Oh, I gotta get this in
I've
before
been
the due
doing
date."
it for 1.5 days because I was having uploading problems because it was a song for our jazz band that we had to upload so that our teacher Miss Woodrum could assemble it together from all of our recordings, and I was having problems, so I had to record one measure at a time. Which, if you don't know what a measure is, it's a very short period of time in
Well,
a piece.
I I to be fair, I was also working. I worked on this last night, as I said, and I don't know the part very well. So what I did is I basically just the like thing where you can set it to like play and then it'll record by itself.
Hmm.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
like it plays a certain point and then it hits a point and then it starts recording.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I was doing that, and sometimes I would do like note by note. And I pieced it together, and it actually sounded fine. It sounded fine, but I literally spent like an hour on it because I was going like note for note sometimes
Oh my
because
god,
it was
bro.
it was rough. But this
Pretty
shows
that
our
that song was a bit more difficult than the other ones we
yeah.
did.
Oh, and this shows our anxiety levels. I didn't practice it at all. Zach practices a lot, and I practice like nothing.
You see, I do music like when I'm bored. I'll be like, I'll get off of playing video games and I'll be like, I don't know what to do. I'll play piano. And then I'll
Yeah,
I'll figure out what
no.
I want to do, and it's usually that I wanted to keep playing piano. So
I'm like, I'm bored. I'm just gonna watch this show. I'm gonna lay around. And this is me though.
I love
I have things to do. Like I have things that I need to do, but I'm not doing them, and I'm watching a show instead. Yeah,
procrastination.
I'm really bad about that. Anyway, that was a long tangent about that.
Fine.
What do you do on Christmas
So, because
normally?
I would like to preface this with I am a very different person now than I used to be.
Are you though?
Like,
Define now. Like 4 years in the past 4 years?
6, 7 years, I'd
Because I was
say.
like, I've known you for 4 and you have stayed pretty much the same.
No, when I was, because I know you know this, or at least you probably knew at one point. I don't know if you remember. I lived and I was born in Pennsylvania, so that's where I lived for 10 years of my life. Um, and during that time, I was a very different child. I was a lot more fearless and confident, and I was really, really prone to temper. Like, my sister brings it up every time anything happens. She's like, "Remember that time you threw a chair at me?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do." Yeah, I would throw
Wow.
chairs. I would threaten to bite people.
I did not well, okay. I did know that you lived in Pennsylvania, but I didn't know you lived there for 10 years.
Yeah, that's where I lived until my 11th birthday, I think.
Then
Yeah.
how did you meet the twins?
No, I met them like the first year I moved here. First, second year.
Oh. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah. But
I just
yeah,
figured you were
back
from
then I was a
Louisville.
lot different. I was a lot more hyper. Like I'm still energetic, but I'm a lot more reserved. I don't really talk quite as much. When I talk, it's not usually logical. So, but
As you've
yeah, I
seen.
would yeah. But I would do that classic, stereotypical kid thing where I'd wake up as soon as I could wake up in on Christmas Day, and I'd sprint into my parents' room and I'd be like, "Mom, Dad, it's Christmas." Do you know what that means? Presents. And then my parents would be like, "It's 5:30. We're waiting till 6:30 at the very latest." So they'd do that, and then I'd come back at 6:29, 6:28, and be like, "Guys, it's time." And they'd go make themselves a lot of coffee.
That's hilarious. Very different from mine.
I
Very
used to hang out
different.
with my sister a lot more too, because I remember when I was like 8, Skylanders came out,
Yo,
and
I
I would
love
play
Skylanders.
like all day Skylanders with my older sister. Like that was our
Skylanders on the
shit.
Wii. That's where I had it.
Dude, that was so
Dude, yeah,
awesome.
that was jam. That was jam. We have all but 2 of the original.
Dude, that was a great. Those are like good childhood memories.
Yeah, because the 2 that we don't have are like the rare ones. There were like
Hmm.
2 super rare ones that were like, there was like a turtle that was like a flying turtle, and then there was like another one that we didn't have. It's like those are the only 2. I was always pissed about that. But then the next Skylanders came out, and I was like, whatever. What was that?
And then the
Skylanders
next one,
Giants? Oof.
and
Good
then the next
games.
one, and the next one, and the
Yeah.
next one.
Are there 5 now? Oh god.
Because I got 4 of them. I
I
got the
only
original.
got 3 of them, I think.
I got Giants. I got Swap Force, and I
Yeah.
got the Trap Master.
I only got original Giants and Swap Force. I don't think I got the fourth one. And then there was
The
the
last
racing
one's like a
one.
car thing.
That was yeah.
Well, then there was another one where it was like super customizable or something.
I don't remember.
They were weird. They got really weird and off
I
what
liked
I
Swap
liked
Force.
about it.
I liked Swap Force because it was like a cool
That
gimmick.
was a cool idea.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But and Giants was just giant. We have
I
like the
mean,
Halloween edition. One of the like Halloween edition edition ones.
mhm,
Good times,
those are
good
good
times.
times.
I remember
Yeah.
like going to GameStop and be like, "Dad, can we get one?"
Can
And
we
he'd be
get
like,
one?
"Fine."
Because they were at like that price range where it was like usually what
They were
seven,
like
$8 for one
$15
or
or so,
15.
or like $20.
They were like around 10, maybe higher. I
Yeah,
thought at least as far as I
10.
could
I think they
remember.
were 10 to 15,
Hmm.
depending on the time.
But yeah, those
That's
are good
that's
times.
that's a blast to the past.
But yeah, that was like every Christmas for years would be just me and my sister playing that all day.
Nice.
They were good days.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hear much about your sister anymore, or at all. I don't
I
know if I've
mean,
ever heard a lot about your sister. I
I
mean,
don't
I've
know.
met her
She's
like
kind of just
once or
like
twice.
over there. Well, not over. I say over there. Her room's down there. I could yell, but she probably wouldn't like that.
uh, um, so then what was it like? Was it still like that when you moved here?
What do you mean?
Like, was it the same? Like you would
Yeah,
wake
it
up
was a
at
lot of that
5:30
until I
in the
hit like
morning.
12. Well, yeah, really until I hit like 11, 12 years old. And then I was like, I can wait.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of just like when I wake up on Christmas, which is usually like 8 a.m., I'll go down for my cup of coffee. And I'll be like, anybody else awake? No? I'll go watch anime.
I to be fair, like yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But I mean, to be fair, this year has been super weird, and
Oh
like
my God.
it really it hasn't felt like Christmas. Like
No, it doesn't
usually,
feel like anything.
because I think usually it's like, oh, school break. Oh yeah, Christmas
It's
is
such a sense of
coming.
relief of being out of school. And
Yeah,
because
but
we've been in our homes
it's
the
literally
entire
been like
time.
this for an entire year. Now, to be fair, I want to have an entire year of quarantine school, like not going into school, because I feel like that'll just be a cool thing to say, like in college. Like, they're like, oh, you were there in the dark year.
Dude, we have it easy. I feel bad for because we're seniors and the juniors that right now at least. I feel bad for them because they had
What?
to experience this, but they didn't get any of the benefits of being like ACT, SAT scores. Nah,
Yeah.
we don't care about those.
Although I did have to take it, I had to retake it.
Oh,
So,
I took it the once and I'm like 29 is good enough.
well, my mom wanted me to do it, and then I got a worse score. So,
Oh,
you know,
at least you can choose which one, right? I
fair.
mean,
Oh man, I do feel bad for them, but they get to go back to school next year, so I don't feel too bad for
yeah,
them.
because we're probably not gonna have like prom or anything like that.
We
We
might
might
have
even
like
have
a socially
graduation.
distant prom, but that'd be weird.
It'll be like, okay, guys, take your dates and stand 6 feet apart and waltz. I mean, like,
Although there could be a prom if the vaccine is out by then.
maybe, but it's really dependent on that.
I mean, I don't know when like all the phases are gonna be through though.
I feel like it'll take at least a couple months, at the
Well,
very
it's
least,
gonna
like
take at
five
least 4 or
months.
5 months.
Yeah, because I mean, there's like what, 300 million people in the U.S.
Something like that.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot
So,
of
yeah.
us. There's a lot of us.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
agree. I'm
yeah,
not. I don't disagree. I'm just saying. I don't know.
yeah. We'll see.
I do. I mean, it is one of those things where like I feel bad that we don't have prom, but at the same time, that means I don't have to rent a tux, so that's cool.
Because I know that someone would have made me go to prom.
I would have made you go.
Why you? I thought you'd
Because
be on my side about this.
no,
I thought it'd be
because I'm
Kalen
gonna have to
being
go
like,
anyway, so I'm gonna want a friend there
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
because I know Kalen's gonna make me go.
Yeah.
Like, so I might as well make you go.
Oh God.
I mean, it's fine.
I'll
We're
just be
fine.
chilling by the carrot sticks, you know. Maybe if goes, we could do that thing that he and did, where they saw who could eat the most carrot sticks. I might get in on that action.
Oh, I mean, it is kind of like a lost year, like a lost
It just
senior
feels out of
year, but
time, you know.
I mean, for our senior year, honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like for our first semester wasn't that bad. And like
Yeah.
normal people on their senior year, like they make it a little bit more time, but we got a ton.
Oh yeah. Like
So I'll take it. First
it was a lot more
semester,
relaxed in terms of like when assignments were due. Stuff was a lot more flexible because there's a lot of technical difficulties,
sure.
and you didn't have that.
Well, a little bit, but
Because I know that at least in my English class, there were some people who were like, "Oh man, this is great! I can get this done, and I don't have to worry about it ever again, and it's like really simple and easy." And there's some people who are like, "I don't care," and they didn't do great.
I mean, but that's just normal school. Sometimes people just don't turn in their stuff.
I mean, that's fair, but I feel like it was exacerbated. Is that the word?
Exaggerated? It was more.
Something like that. It was more pronounced
Yeah.
because of quarantine. So
You know, we've talked about a lot more than Christmas, but who
that's fine.
cares? It's fine.
It is the
Kinda
kind of
whack.
whack podcast.
Yes, where we could talk about anything. It's the
And
Christmas
eventually
slash
someday, it might not even just be a podcast. We could do other things
maybe someday.
someday.
It's the Christmas slash New Year's Wackapolooza.
I really hate that so much.
But it kind of works though.
Oh,
You don't like it? All right, then tell me a better name. I mean, we already said it in the intro, and people don't usually watch past a minute, so like it's kind of too
it's
late.
the kind of whack bahunga dungathon. Okay,
I don't like that.
very good quality name, has a lot of meaning.
Can
It
you
makes
tell me
sense.
the meaning?
Everyone knows what a bahunga dungathon is. I mean, like, am I right?
No. Okay, guys. We gotta end it soon, but stay tuned on Sunday for the thing. Can we do that together? How do we
I don't
do
know
that?
if we're pointing the same direction. I'm just gonna point both.
Go the other way. Go the other way. That way. Yeah, there you go. Click that little bell icon. No.
Just like, comment, subscribe,
do
and
the stuff. Do the stuff.
stay tuned.
Yeah. But seriously though, come back on Sunday and we'll tell you about some gift stuff, I think. Who knows?
We could
We'll
talk about
figure it
New
out when we
Year's,
get
if we have any
there.
resolutions.
And then on next Wednesday we'll talk about New Year's stuff. And then
Okay.
I think that's what we said. Something like that, right?
I'm just rolling, man.
I don't
Your
know,
call, bro.
dude.
Let's go.
Something like that. And then starting next week is the Music Minute. So stay tuned for that. I'm kind of excited about that. We'll see how
It'll
that
be fun.
goes. I think we'll probably start it off easy with us just talking about something. But again, it's all in post and we have no idea. So stay tuned for Sunday. Thank you for listening along and having a good time with us. And sorry if we offended anybody. We don't mean offense most of the time. See ya.
Bye-bye.